May you reach a point in your life that you don't work for money. I'm Arif Gilany, the founder of the Camel Company of Canada, and I wanted to wish all of my Muslim friends, sisters and brothers a happy Ramadan. On this occasion, and all of the things that are going on with the changes in the solar system and the eclipse, I wanted to bring you a formula for legacy builders. When do you realize that your business is actually turning into a legacy? When do you want to start building that legacy? How do you start your journey towards your purpose? These are the things that we are discussing in our classes. We're designing courses for university graduates who want to adjust to this 90-day challenge program that we have been talking about right from the start of the gate. Wouldn't it be better to find out your big mission, your purpose in life before starting out in the workforce? Over 75% of graduates work in a different field of their graduations 5 years after they graduate from university or college. I wanted to introduce you to 3 things that you need to manage should you want to achieve any substantial, purposeful, successful life beyond day-to-day management. Number 1, time. Number 2, money. And number 3, you. I want to talk about you, your purpose, your life. So let's begin with time. All of us have 24 hours a day. 8 hours that is for sleep. 8 hours of that is for work. Even if you work for yourself, you have to dedicate, you have to be there, you have to create, you have to record, you have to do whatever you have to do in those 8 hours, even if you work for yourself. But the 8 hours right here, from the time that you get home until the time that you get to bed, that is the formula for creating miracles in your life. You can waste it, you can watch TV, you can scroll on social media, you can read a book, you can do some research, you can develop some new habits. It's time to define life in a different philosophy. And at the end of this video, I'll share with you that philosophy that will get you out of bed and put you to bed with a grateful heart. So 8 hours that you have at your disposal are the key to achieving all your success beyond anything. You can spend that in networking, in going to events, going places and meeting people, or you could be in the library reading like my friend Peter, or you could be in the church like Stella. You got to use that time to your advantage, because you're here to create miracles. You're a miracle worker. If you are my personal friend, if you know me personally, if you are a Camel Care customer, you are a miracle worker and you're assigned to do this and share it with those you love with, because that's what Stella does, that's what Peter does, that's what everybody that has a bundle of my products does, because it's a mindset. It's a positive mindset reminder. Products that are good for your health, also good for your mind. We're going to talk about that later, but let's focus on time. The 8 hours of work, the sooner you realize your purpose in that 8 hours and go to work that you love, the sooner you will be free to use the time that you have, the 8 hours by yourself, to do whatever you want. Because if you get home exhausted, juiced up, you just want to relax or see what's going on social media, or just watch TV for 2-3 hours before you sleep, or interact with your family, or all of that. See, that magic time is the time that I've used to write 3 books, to get extra degrees, to get certificates to qualify for events, to go to global events, to travel around the world. That's the time that you can have full control when you graduate from my 90-day transformational challenge. Most people can't even stand 90 minutes, let alone 90 days of direction, correction, and eventually resurrection. Number two, money. You have to have a budget for your money. This is when you start to develop a legacy. These are the three components of building a legacy. Number one, you got to control your time. Number two is you got to control your money, your budget of expenses, and your budget of incomes. I was in financial services teaching people how to build financial houses. So the root of this financial house is insurance. The insurance industry that I spent 10 years in is a very important, tricky, and complicated industry. I'm here to shed some light on that as well. Because if you have children like me, you're responsible for their well-being, and you're responsible until they are graduated from university or are independent and can self-sustain. Until that point, you need insurance like I do right now. I did back then when I entered. Somebody came to my house and says, you have a daughter, what if something happens to you? Who's going to take care of that? I said, well, if I'm a Muslim, I'm going to say, inshallah, God will provide. But hold on. Allah is not coming down with a bag of cash to my door after I die, right? Okay, so I have to make plans for that. And the walls of this financial house are the investments you make. Some people put money in RSP, some people in the stock market, crypto, you mention it. My specialty is investment in projects, in businesses. I do that and I have done that very successfully in several businesses. The money you spend in that business, in those relationships, is more important than the money you will make. Let me guarantee you that. Most people are lured by money. I'm looking for people who are lured by purpose, by legacy. Purpose and legacy just go together. I didn't just come here by accident. This is not just a coincidence. I believe energy is changing in the universe. Ramadan is ending. Today is end of a very holy month for Muslims who go through a transformation of forgiveness, who go through a transformation of spiritual and physical. Don't eat from sun up to sundown for 30 days. That would purify your body and your soul, believe me. Not many people can stand it. I'm guilty of not being able to stand the whole 30 days. But I have developed my own rituals and habits that every 10 days or 7 days, I will reduce my intake of everything to nothing for 24 hours. See how that works for you if you're not a Muslim. If you're a Muslim, just continue with Ramadan. Make sure you purify your heart along with your body and your mind. One of the favorite animals of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who is an ancestor of mine, was a camel. They said that when he was driven out of Mecca to go to Medina, all of these rich Jews of Medina came to his, in front of the caravan, and they asked him to come and spend the day with them and, in their house, and so they can take care of this new prophet and new proclaimed prophet. And he thought about it. He says that I don't want to break anybody's heart to go to this guy's house. Competition was big in the a Jewish community and still is. And he didn't want to break anybody's heart. So he says, wherever my camels kneels down to rest, that's the house that I'm going to go to. Well, the camel went and chose a nice date tree and kneeled down and slept right there. And that's Medina, the biggest mosque in the world, in the city of Medina, that millions of people visit every single year. Now, how do you go from a regular business to legacy, I said there are 3 requirements. 1 is management of your time. 2, management of your money. 3, management of yourself. Now I told you how you can manage all 3 of those, and we have resources to help all Canadians achieve the goals that we set for ourselves. As a matter of fact, as a Canadian, I don't want any advantages over anybody that I cannot offer the same opportunities that I have. As a coach, my job is to duplicate. I duplicate people. I teach people leadership. We're designing courses for universities around the world to teach their graduating class from university soft skills, negotiation skills, language skills, communication, artificial intelligence, internet, presentation, public speaking, 2-minute presentations, introductions, smile, appearance, professionalism. All of these are the things that you will learn as a byproduct of working on yourself. Now, how do you work on yourself? Well, first you start with your mind. Now, how do you work on this mind? How do you work on this mind? Every guru, every book, every professional that I have met says that you have to have a formula. And I love formulas. My day is full of formulas. You got to pay attention, friends, please, to numbers, to formulas. Learn this for yourself, if not for the sake of your children. And I'll show you and I'll tell you how this all turns into building a legacy for you and your family. And you know, the turning point of when your life turned from business and just regular job 9 to 5 into a legacy building phase. I'll tell it to you in this video if you stay with me. I want you to watch. May you benefit, maybe somebody else. Management of your time, management of your money, and management of yourself. The third topic of this video is management of yourself, and I will teach you a formula. If you just remember this channel, the Ministry of Miracles, and my humble last name, Gilany. I want you to write it down, Gilany. And each letter represents a word that you will memorize. You don't have to think about it. All you have to remember is Gilany, and G stands for gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, every morning when I have my daily routine, I am in the shower, I go through my gratitude. Every night before I close my eyes, I go through my gratitude, and this is my gratitude formula. First, I'm grateful for all the opportunities, for the opportunity to connect with you. This is a miracle. You might be over there in Japan or in China or in India or Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Mongolia, in Russia, in Ukraine, in Poland, in Sweden, in Norway, in Finland, and all over the world. I really don't know. I'm just going through the ones that I quickly could before I bore you. Or is this interesting to talk about you? You are the most interesting person that you will ever meet. You've got to invest in yourself. If you're graduating from university, you got an opportunity to connect with us in the Middle East this summer. So 90 days of progress, and then happens Nowruz. So we start goal setting in December, January of each year. We reset them in Nowruz, which is March 22nd, Kurdish New Year, which is my heritage, my pride, my joy, and my celebration. And I invited all my friends. This year and next year, we're going to invite a whole bunch new friends and get engaged in this 90-day process. The next 90 days starts in summer, the 1st of June, actually. So we're planning, while we work in building a network for our product, we're planning the next 90 days. So this gratitude journal from now till then will help you open up your mind's eye to great opportunities. Grateful for my family, grateful. You just start counting all the things you're grateful for. Number 2, intentions. G-I, intentions. You got to have noble intentions. My intention is to serve my customers, to serve my community, to serve my neighbors, to serve anybody that I can serve. You have to have an intention of service. That's how this philosophy works. Gratitude, intention, noble intentions, let's call it. Okay, you have to have noble intentions every single day. Today, my goal was to make the best video that I've ever made, loved by most people around the world, because my intentions are to serve. To serve who? To serve you who are watching this video. Because we love what we do. I love teaching. It's the highest calling of all, to enlighten other people. Like, the light comes on during the morning hours, like dawns on people. Wow, I never saw it that way. That's the highest calling, personally, I believe, into loving what you do. And we love what we do. Every single day I wake up with gratitude, I set my intentions, and I get action. Love what I do, and then I take action. G-I-L-A. Now let's talk about A, is action. Everything that happens in your life happens when you take action. I am known for a no-nonsense guy. You just give me the facts and I can make a decision. And if I cannot make a decision, I walk away. Some people just go like a yo-yo, just thinking, and never can make a decision to either move or to let go. When you live purposefully, when you're living for legacy, you don't have time to wait for procrastinators, doubters, and gossipers, and people who are in your life who are like crabs in the bucket. You move like a bullet. Some of my friends say you move like a tiger. Well, I know where I'm going. If you were going where I'm going, you move faster than me, right? You take action, and then you network. You network with who? You network with great people. Great people, like in every single community. I network with my customers. Stella comes here, brings me a bunch of pierogies and cheeses from Poland, and Peter over there buys me coffee, and Cheta over there gives me a drive, and Kumar over there takes me to the army base, and people pour into my life on daily basis because I follow this simple formula without any ego. I want to serve you. I want to serve my friends and family. If you just prescribe it in your mind's eye, inhale gratitude, noble intentions, love what you do, take action, network with great people, you become a miracle worker. Simple as that. Because the maker, Allah, creator, the highest power, the infinite intelligence that organized all of this universe in one beautiful rhythm, assigned you to live a purposeful, miraculous life every single day of your life. And I want to thank all of our friends around the world who like these videos, who comment, who participate. Life is a game of participation. You could be a bystander for the rest of your life, and nothing changes when nothing changes. But you could also take action. If you're interested in working on you, I'm interested in talking to you, because we'll start with your health. We have products that have helped me go through summer, winter, fall, and run in over 50 major cities around the world in these gloves. I've had them for 5 years. We have socks that, well, I can't tell you enough about our camel socks. That's gonna keep you moving. I'm wearing them right now. I'm a testament of what I preach and what I teach. Okay? My camel socks. Incredible for you office people who are sitting there freezing your toes, but you gotta take the action. You gotta accept the mission to become a person that lives a purposeful life, who wants to leave a legacy. This is not my legacy. Legacy starts when you have the support of your family, your children, your spouse, your sisters and brothers, your community, and everybody else. And I am so blessed not to get my family, to my friends and my community, everybody involved in this wonderful opportunity. As you see, life waits for no one. Any day could be the last day. I'm grateful for today. Thank you.